This is Budapest. I didn't really come here with any proper plan. I just wanted to walk around, explore the city, see what I end up finding. From the start itself, the city was feeling very nice. There's always something going on. I started the day walking, had a brunch. That's kind of mandatory. Felt like a good way to start the day before properly exploring. So, as I kept walking, you really start noticing how much history is around you. You will see statues, monuments, and then suddenly you get these open views of the city that makes you stop for a second. One place that really stood out was the shoes on the Danube. It definitely makes you pause and think. Just near that, you can see the Hungarian parliament, which was really crazy. It's huge from every angle, and even just passing it on the tram feels like kind of special. I ended up using the tram quite a bit. It's easy and you got some really nice views while moving through the city. One thing I really liked about Budapest is how walkable it is. I spent most of the time just walking through these different streets without really rushing anywhere. And somewhere in between, I had to try this chimney cake. You know, it was really worth the hype. The food here is really good. What I also like is how the city can feel busy, but at the same time really calm. You will see people relaxing in gardens, quiet streets, just a few minutes away from the crowds, and it never feels overwhelming. Walking along the Danube was easily one of my favorite parts. It's also where you really notice that Budapest is actually two different parts, Buda and the Pest, separated by the river Danube. Pest feels more lively and flat where most of the city stuff happen, and Buda is quieter, more historic, and up on the hills with all the viewpoints. What's nice is that you can just cross a bridge and the whole vibe changes. Once I started heading uphill, the views just kept getting better. Climbing up towards places like Gellert Hill does take a bit of effort, but the views at the top makes it completely worth it. Seeing the city during the day, the sunset, and then at night was honestly one of the highlights of the trip. I also stopped at few nice places to eat along the way. One of them was 26 restaurant. Really chill place, lots of plants and just a good spot to take a break. We had a dinner there, relaxing. I also caught the city early in the morning, which felt completely different compared to how busy it gets during the day. What I really like about Fisherman's Bastion is that it doesn't feel rushed at all. You end up going up and down the stairs, finding new viewpoints, and somehow the view keeps changing. It's one of those places where you just slow down and enjoy the moment without even realizing how much time has passed. This is Matthias Church, which you can just have a look. You can spend so much time there just walking around and looking at the view from different angles. And it never really gets boring. I also stopped at Francisca for brunch, and honestly, everything was really good. Simply fresh and a perfect start of the day. From there, heading towards the castle just made sense, and once again, the climb was totally worth it when the view opened up. I checked out the funicular as well, which is nice option if you don't feel walking all the way. I also passed by the fountain of the King Matthias. And it's one of those spots where we just stop for a second because it looks so detailed and peaceful. Also, I caught the guards changing person near the castle, which was pretty cool to see. I ended the day at a place called For Sale Pub, and the vibe there was really fun and different. The walls are completely covered with notes and papers from people all over the world, which honestly makes the place feel super lively and unique. So that's it. That's our 2 days Hungarian Budapest trip.